Free money here for a quick video for small businesses that are looking for funding. Instead of going to the banks, you can apply for grants that can help your small business stay afloat or expand. Are you interested in getting some grants for farming? This is the grant that I'll be going over for today, but before I go any further, please subscribe to my channel as I'm trying to reach the 500 number. And also, I created this form for small businesses. If you want me to look up grants for you in your city, state, county, as well as around the country, I can definitely do that free of charge. And as you can see, there are 80 responses and I have about 5 people to respond to, which I'll be doing today, October 16th. So when you see this video, it's probably already a couple of days later because I record them and then set them up for the future. But just letting you know ahead of time, I do respond to all of my requests. On that note, let's look at this grant. This is a grant coming for farmers or people who are interested in farming. You don't necessarily have to be a farmer. That's the funny thing about this grant. It is currently open and it is due November 15th, 2022 at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's go over a couple of information. Well, one, to submit the application, you just have to click on this page, this link here, and then it will take you to this page where you do have to sign up and log in order to submit your application. Furthermore, this grant is also for certain areas around the country, but before that, you do have to look as to who can be eligible for this grant. That is farmers, educators, service providers, researchers, nonprofit staff, graduate students, and others to address key issues affecting the sustainability of agriculture throughout our region. And they are referring to specifically the Northeast. That includes Connecticut, Delaware, Maine, Massachusetts, Maryland, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, West Virginia, Vermont, and Washington, D.C. There's a timeline. I already went over that. You can also look at the use of fund as you scroll down as to what you can use the funding for. I already went over some of the eligibility requirement, but a couple more things to keep in mind is to be eligible, you must meet the U.S. Census of Agriculture of a farm. Any place from which $1,000 or more of agricultural products were produced and sold or normally would have been sold during the census year. So definitely read everything over on these pages that are included. Again, I'll put everything in the description of the video, and hopefully somebody that is watching this video, you do apply to get this grant. Again, this is a $750,000 that has been allocated, and the awards range from $5,000 to $30,000 grant. I mean, imagine that if that's something that is of interest to you, you can definitely get up to $30,000 for this grant, and then the projects must be completed by November 30th, 2026. So you have 3 years to get this done. And they provide some more information as to conflict of interest, and it also shows what the funds can be used for. That's the last thing I'll go over, and that is the labor, materials, travel, compensation for services, meeting and training expenses, subawards, rental and operating charges, etc. And there's a lot of things we can use this funding for. Again, if you are interested in farming, that's $30,000 that you can get that can help you start it in your dream, if that's something that is what you are looking for. So there are a lot more information on this page, as well as the timeline, as you can see here, when the awards will be announced. That is late February 2023, and then contract start date for award projects, that is March 1st 2023. Make sure you go over everything and how to prepare in order for you to get this grant. So that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go over everything on this page, but again, everything will be in the description of the video. If things like that interest you, please fill out this form and I'll send you a couple of links with grants like this one where you can apply and try to help your small business. That's pretty much it for my video, and hopefully you enjoy it. On that note, I wish you a wonderful day, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and cheers.